What's up, Peace? Nick Battle, aka Nino's Corner, man. We got something special today. You guys know last night, Gucci versus Jeezy, man, the versus battle. I got my brother from another. He was on the previous episode where we did the Benny the Butcher episode, man. Langston Colin Wilkins, PhD, my dude, man. He's on the screen now. You guys can see him. We're gonna dissect this versus battle from song to song and talk about what we think happened in this battle and just all the surprises that happened, man. I mean, this was epic, epic, man. First off, Langston, man, how you feeling about the battle, bro?
That was wild, man. That was one, man. You know, when I was watching it, I couldn't help but think about the 2000 Source Awards. I was ready for something to like pop off, man. I was ready for some chairs to get thrown. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that did not happen.
Yeah.
But again, you know, like I'm immature sometimes, so I was just ready for it. But it was some serious energy. Obviously, the music jams, but man, so much subtext throughout that whole thing, man. So
Yeah.
much. There was some real feelings and real history that was negotiated there, and that was one of the wildest things I've seen all year in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to talk about this, man, for real.
I know. Hey, guys, so for y'all who don't know about what happened between Jeezy and Gucci Man, all right, they had their only song that they've done together that we know of, which is "So Icy." Right? It's Gucci Man's song. Jeezy was featured on it. Right? So Gucci Man has it on his album. So this is all like the story, right? So Gucci Mane has it on his album. I think Jeezy wanted it on his album. And Gucci didn't want it clear for his album because it already came out on Gucci Mane's album. They go into a beef. You guys remember T.I. had a song called ASAP. Jeezy made a diss track called Stay Strapped, where he put a $10,000 bounty on Gucci Mane's chain, right? So he has this bounty on his chain. Says the first person to bring me his So Icy chain, I'm gonna give you $10,000. Okay. So fast forward a little bit, a couple months later, Gucci gets, I guess seduced by a woman to go to an apartment complex. Five guys are waiting for him. They got duct tape trying to tape him up. Gucci somehow gets out of the situation, gets a pistol, and kills one of the guys who was trying to either kill him and rob him or what. But the guy had a gun. He was there to kill him or steal his chain, whatever. And Gucci Mane ends up killing the dude. All right. Fast forward a little bit more. The dude who died was Jeezy's homeboy. So if you guys can start piecing the story together, not saying that it was Jeezy who sent the shot, but I'm just saying it's a little too close to home for it not to be something that he might not have known about. Now, this is all allegedly, okay? So this is all allegedly. We're gonna keep it alleged, right? So that's how the beef starts. That's how the beef starts, and it is what it is. So Gucci Mane's been dissing Jeezy pretty much ever since then, and he caught a body off of this, which in all honesty, it made the legend of Gucci Mane become what it is because he's a street dude talking in street stuff, and that was part of his life. And yeah, man, Langston, what you think about that, man? What you think about
Yeah,
that?
no. This just takes me way back to 05 and 06 and where I was then, man. That's amazing. I forgot about Stay Strapped. Yeah. No, just thinking about Gucci and that incident and what that meant for his myth and what that meant for his career. I mean, I think about, Tupac getting shot at 5 times, you know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent taking the shot to the face and what that meant for when they came out and how they were received. They were these anti-heroes, these outlaw legends, and that attempted robbery, murder, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that totally changed Gucci's career. That made him, just a hero in some ways in our eyes. Not somebody to look up to, but just somebody who, survived something crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, that's about the craziest origin. You know what I'm saying, for beef. Not quite Tupac and Biggie because there's so many street subtext there. But this is as wild as it gets, and all over a song, right?
All over.
All over, who can use a song when and what, you know what I'm saying? It led all the way to that. That is wild. But it's the streets, it's hip hop, they're intermingled, you know what I'm saying, as we know, and this stuff happens, you know what I'm saying?
So, just to kind of preface everything, guys, like we all know Jeezy is the guy who had the commercial success, right? Mind you, his mixtapes were like albums when they did come out, right? So the Trap or Die mixtapes, one of the best mixtapes you'll ever listen to,
Ever.
right? Ever listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeezy has all the commercial success. Gucci Man has the streets, and I think that's not even up for debate. He owns the streets when it comes to the trap music. I got a nephew who was out there doing this thing in Atlanta, and actually I just got the phone with him about I don't know like an hour ago, and I won't give his name up because I don't want to incriminate him or anything, man. But he was telling me basically when he was out there doing this thing, it was Gucci. Like that's what he listened to. And if you go back and listen to, I got a bunch of phone calls last night because people know that I do the podcast. People know that I love music. People that were from the South and from the Georgia area in Atlanta, they were like, "Hey man, Guwap won that." And people who are not from the South or from Georgia were like, "Jeezy won." And you would expect that, right, Langston? Because Jeezy has the mainstream hits, right? He's been with Def Jam his whole career, basically, right?
He's a commercial artist, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was Def Jam. Where's he at now? He's Atlantic now. Is it Atlantic?
I think it might be.
Yeah, but he's always been with a major label. Gucci Man has been an independent guy, the kind of grounded out hustle, and that came to make his street legend grow. So let's just jump to the battle, man. Let's jump to the battle. Round one. Gucci song was round one. Jeezy did, and Jeezy had the intro off of TM 101.
Yeah. You got to give that to Guwap. I mean, that's yes. Gucci all the way. The shock factor alone. The shock factor alone. Oh, I mean, coming out like that, coming out hard for real.
He came out hard, man.
Whoa. That changed that established the culture and the energy for the whole night. That's Gucci all the way.
All the way. What do you think about the body language, man?
It was obviously uncomfortable. Gucci was obviously hyped up on some like 86 Mike Tyson stuff, ready to
I tell you,
into
man.
it.
I tell you.
He was uncomfortable. You could tell.
Yeah, Jeezy was I think Jeezy was uncomfortable for the whole battle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think he was uncomfortable for the whole battle. And it's not saying nothing bad about, Jeezy. I just think he was uncomfortable for the whole battle because, let's go ahead and say this. We don't know who did what, and we just know that somebody's friend got killed by Gucci Man, and we don't know who sent the shot, okay? We don't know who sent the guys over there to get Gucci.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
People can kind of, get their own opinion on it.
Yeah.
But to me, it felt like Gucci Man was basically had all these songs and pent up animosity that he was finally able to get off in the person's face. And you could tell he rapped it to him. Like he was looking at him when he was doing the songs. Like it was personal for him. And it should be. I mean, somebody tried to kill him. It was personal. So he rapped it to him. And Jeezy sat down and turned his head the whole time.
Yeah.
And, the whole body language thing, it tells a lot.
It wasn't a game.
It wasn't
no
a game
for
man. Gucci.
It wasn't no game.
Yeah.
That was real life. It was like it had the energy of a face-to-face, you know what I'm saying, like street battle, right?
Yeah.
But you could feel that there was some real feelings and real history going on there.
Yeah, you could feel the tension. You could feel the tension.
This is like a novel, right? Like right there in front of us, man. All the emotion is crazy.
Whew, so that was round one. All right, so we're going to get at the Jeezy, right? I'm sorry, Gucci.
Gucci, nah.
All right, so round two, bench warmers versus Trap or Die. Oh,
man.
That was another diss track.
That was
Jeezy diss track.
But Trap or Die
was, yeah, I know.
That's a hard song, man.
That's a hard song.
That's a hard song. I might have to give that one to Jeezy just because that track is so hard.
Yeah, Trap or Die is hard. I think from the outside looking in, I think you got to give it to Jeezy. But I think the people who know the history, of these two, some people would be willing to give that song to Gucci just for the history of it. And for him to rap it to him. He rapped the whole song, y'all. He didn't do a 16 like everybody does on Verzuz. They like do a 16 and get off. No, he rapped all 3 16s to him, like directly to him. Like
he did
for effort in my book, buddy.
If you're Jeezy, how do you? It's like you either just sit there, either you confront him or you just walk off, right? Yeah. I don't know how Jeezy just sat there.
Well, he tried to confront him, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll confront him and run up on him.
All right, so round two, man. All right, so that was Bench Warmers versus Trap or Die. We gave the Trap or Die for Jeezy.
Yeah.
All right, round three. I Think I Love Her and
Ooh,
Standing
this is a good one.
Ovation.
This is a good one. This is a good
That was
one.
a hard round.
It's a hard round. Those are two hot records. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Two hot records. I Think I Love Him more than Standing Ovation. But that's just taste, right?
That's me too. I'm keeping tally of it, but that's me too. I'm serious, man. I'm serious, bro. Like I Think I Love Her better. That's just me.
It's a unique record. That's a high record. Yeah.
You know, it's something about Jeezy has a hell of a voice. Like his voice is something unique, but so does Gucci.
Absolutely.
And what I like about both of them is Jeezy's more lyrical than Gucci is. But
is he?
I think the way that he flips his words talking about the subject matter is, I think it's a little bit more versatile than Gucci. Okay. Gucci's more of a in your face. I'm gonna tell you it is. This is my story. I'm not gonna try to flash you with. I'm not gonna try to. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, but they're very comparable.
Gucci's a weirdo at sometimes too. In terms of he's a street dude.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like the beat selection and even sometimes his rhymes, I mean, they're avant-garde in a way.
Yes, but that's what I love about him though. Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? You remember back in the day when Swizz got with Rough Riders, and nobody wanted to get a Swizz beat because they were just so weird. The beats are weird. And he gives stop, drop, to DMX.
Yes.
And the way that beat came out, and like people, what is that?
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
hit, and it created a whole new sound. Mm-hmm. And talking about creating sounds, Zaytoven. That's Gucci's signature sound. Zaytoven. Yes. And that's also the difference between these two guys too. You got a guy who's been a street dude, independent pretty much his whole career, and he has one single producer with Zaytoven. You got a guy like Jeezy who's able to go with a major, and he's getting beats from Kanye, and he's getting beats from Manny Fresh, and he's getting beats from Toomp, and he's getting beats from everybody. Everybody in the industry is giving him beats. So you have a more versatile guy because of the industry he's in, and you got a guy who's authentic. I ain't gonna say Jeezy's not authentic. That's the wrong word. You got a guy who is independent. Who has his guy, and he ain't cooking up unless it's his guy. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. Kind of reminds me of the old Cash Money days,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, I think I Love Her too. All right. So we got 2-1 Guwap. All right. Round 4, Plain Jane, which is hard.
It's a hard record.
And Gangster Music by Jeezy. Oh, I gotta go Gangster Music, man.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Plain Jane is hard. It's cool. But
it's cool. But I remember the first time I heard Gangster Music, man. And Jeezy was just a breath of fresh air, man. He was.
Was that off of what record? Was that off Thug Motivation?
Yeah.
101? Yeah. Okay.
And I just remember hearing it, and I was just like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Who is this dude? I mean, like, I had known Jeezy, of course, from So Icy in the previous mixtapes. Yeah. But when you hear him on their first major debut, usually people's first albums are garbage compared to when their mixtapes are hot. This album lived up to the mixtapes.
Very true.
Lived up to it. Yeah, so okay, Gangster Music. All right, we in that one. Round 5, man. Gucci Man had the I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, that's my jam. And then Jeezy had Bottom of the Map. I got Guwap on this one, man. I'm sorry.
Man, wait a minute. Oh man. Bottom of the Map is a hard song. It's not one of my favorite Jeezy songs necessarily.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold up as well as some of the other ones. I'm a dog. Again, Gucci has such a unique sound, you know what I'm saying? So his music is just gonna hold up, right? Because it's so different than anything else. So that's hard though. I'm gonna go with Gucci though. I'm gonna go with Gucci. Because Bottom of the Map is all right.
Yeah. So guys, let me preface all this, man. I spent 5 years in Georgia. I was living maybe about an hour away from Atlanta. I used to go to Compound every weekend. Right? Compound back in the day had like 5 clubs in one club. It was a hard ass club. Matter of fact, I brought one of my frat brothers to the club. We had there's a birthday party, E40 and Too Short. I took my boy Les up there, man. We had a ball, man. I had a little drop top, you know what I'm saying? drop top two-door car back in the day. But I used to be in Atlanta every weekend. And so when you be in the club, guys, at that time, from 05 to 10, they would play Jeezy and it would rock the club. They play T.I. would rock the club. When they played Gucci, it was on a whole nother level. Like they would shut the club down. But I'm a Dog was one of those songs, man. Like when it would come on in the club, it was a rap. So I have a little bit more, invested, I guess, in this. But yeah, I'm going with Gucci. I'm a Dog, man. Like you say, Langston, it's just a different feel. Different feel. Okay, round 6, man. Gucci had the vet ride with an OJ, but Jeezy had that Jeezy the Snow, man. That's Jeezy all day long.
Yeah, that's not even close to me, honestly.
That's not even close.
That's not close.
Yeah, ain't even close. We can go to the next one.
Yeah. Oh man.
Gucci Man, round 7, Walk to the Sky, and then Jeezy, them boys from Boys in the Hood.
For me, that's Jeezy all the way. Like
that. Bro?
I know. I feel you. That Gucci Man is a hard record. Yeah. It's just Boys in the Hood, them boys. Yeah. When that came out, that was my joint. I mean, if it's taking too long to rock up, bring it back. I mean, I think about it just rings in my head. It's been ringing from my head for 15 years, man. That was just a hard record.
Yeah, that was a hard record. My only thing about that is I was a big Jody Breeze fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jody was.
I thought he was it, man.
Dude, remember I told you on text, I thought Jody was like going to be the next T.I.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of us did.
Jody had the hook on that song too, but Jeezy's verse was, man, he's solid, dude. He's solid. He killed that. I like the goo-wop, but you like the boy. All right, so that's a hard one. We'll put one.
It's difficult.
We'll put one on both sides for that one.
I respect that.
Number 8, man. That's My Hood versus Sky's the Limit. Sky's the Limit was a good song, but it was never one of my favorite Jeezy songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But That's My Hood wasn't one of my favorite Gucci songs either. If I had to pick, I think I'd go Jeezy on this one.
I think I've listened to the Jeezy track a bit more. Yeah. So I was roll with that. Neither song really sticks with me too much, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Jeezy. I get Jeezy that one. And number 9, this is the hard round in me, man. Gucci Man both, featuring Drake. Jeezy Go Crazy. Now, what you think, Langston?
That's a hard one. Dang, it depends on which. Man, I might give it to. I mean, Go Crazy was a bigger record.
Yeah.
I might give it to Jeezy.
Was it a bigger record though?
Is it? I'm trying to think.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to Jeezy. Go Crazy is my favorite Jeezy song.
Oh, word. Okay.
I mean, I don't even say my favorite. It's one of my favorite Jeezy songs. When that beat come on, I mean, then they had Ghostface in the video with the mink on.
Oh and,
I was just like the man paying homage to the like the forefathers of this stuff, man, and the previous generation, and that beat, man, that was just sick. It was just sick, man, and Jeezy spit his heart out on that thing, man.
He did.
But see, this is my thing when it comes to this, right? So I had a bunch of friends, like, they would call me last night and be like, well, this song was bigger than this song by Gucci. This song was big. I said, yeah, it charted more. I think both probably charted higher than Go Crazy.
Yeah, that may be true. Yeah.
But Go Crazy just does something to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I'm going to Go Crazy.
But both is hard too. I mean,
both is
Drake
hard.
featuring everything. Yeah. It's a hard song.
And that's Fresh Out of Prison, Gucci too. That was Fresh Out of Prison, wasn't it?
Right.
I don't know if it's Fresh Out of Prison on that one. Was he Fresh Out of Prison on that one?
I can't remember.
I don't know. But I think Go Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Round 10, man. Gucci Man Bricks. I'm done. That's it. Jeezy's all there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Bankroll, man. Rest in peace. Yeah.
But Bankroll Fresh, man. I like Bricks, man.
I think it's Bricks for me, man.
Man, I mean, you had two of the most dope talkingest artists ever do trap music, and him and Yo Gotti.
Yo got it.
Yeah, on the song together. And they was talking that. You know what I mean? Like that's Bricks. I got Bricks on that one, dog. All right.
Oh boy.
This is the run. Round 11. Gucci Man A with OJ the Juice Man or Jeezy. Who that?
Bro, ain't nothing beating Make the Trap Say A to me.
Thank you.
There's nothing's gonna stop that for me. Man, when that song came out, I was like, this is it. I play that song every week, bro. Man, the last like 10 years, man.
Dude, I was in the club when that came out. I remember that came out, man. When OJ the Juice, I was like, who is this little dude, man?
Juice Man and Gucci Man. Man, yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, dog.
That was it.
That was a banger.
That's it.
That was a banger.
That wasn't even a fair matchup, man. I don't know.
No. I don't think so either. I think that was one of them songs, man. Woo, man. Okay, so look, we threw the first 11 songs. We got this scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Gucci, 5 for Jeezy, and we got a tie on 7.
Word. Interesting.
We got we got a tie through 11 rounds.
Okay.
You know? Okay. A lot of people don't think it's this close.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think it's this close. But when you go back and start to dissect, you have to think, what do you value more in the verse? Right. This Verzuz, I don't think you had to value which one charted the highest, which one was.
That's true.
This one is a little bit deeper than that. You know what I mean? And so, all right, round 12. This is a hard one too. Steady Mobbin' by Gucci and They Know by Jeezy.
Go ahead, bro.
I say They Know.
Oh man. See, here's the thing though.
But Steady Mobbin' was hard.
That's what meant Gucci's verse of Steady Mobbin'.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Incredible.
I mean, like he said last night, it's probably the best verse in the whole Young Money album.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he wrecked that whole. Yeah.
They know it's hard to wreck a song with Wayne on it. It's hard to wreck a song, especially when at Wayne that time.
That's prime Wayne.
Hard to wreck a song. That's prime Wayne. You got to see if you can sway me on this one, but they know.
But look. Think about They Know without Jeezy. That's a hard record, regardless.
It's true.
Rest in peace, Shawty Love. That's a hard record, regardless, even without.
Because that was the remix. That was the remix.
I'm saying.
Because
the original was hard.
The original was so hard. He had to go get Luda and Jeezy and Wayne for the remix.
That's absolutely.
That's how hard the original was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
They know.
Oh man. Oh man, I love that beat. Oh my god.
I think you might have convinced me, dog. Hey, I wanted to go. I wanted to go Steady Mobbin' that. I thought I was giving Gucci too much. You know, like I'm a big Gucci fan. I'm a big Jeezy fan too. Don't get it twisted. I'm a big fan. Yeah. You know, I didn't want to think I was. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Steady Mobbin'. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on Steady Mobbin'. All right. 13 was a hard one.
Yeah.
Heavy versus Lose My Mind.
Lost my mind. Man. This is hard, bro. I might again, what songs continue to resonate with me? Lost My Mind holds up.
Yeah, I think so.
A bit more than me, bro.
I think so too. Heavy was hard, but it ain't.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah. It ain't Lose My Mind. And Plies had a hell of a verse in that thing too.
Plies. Shout out to Plies, man.
Yeah, man.
He's had some career.
Yeah. He's had a hell of a career, and he's reinvented himself too.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Lose My Mind too, man. I mean, that was a hard verse by Jeezy.
Yes.
That was a hard song. What's the next? Okay, round 14. You got Street In, and what's the other song on that, bro?
Way Too Gone.
Yeah, Way Too Gone. Way Too Gone is that song with Future. I ain't really like that one. I ain't never really liked that one. That was, I think, off 103, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought Jeezy could have. These guys left a lot of music on the table. They did.
Oh,
both of them
for sure.
A lot of music on the table. You know what I think Jeezy, what he didn't do was, I think Jeezy stopped playing his first album because I think he knew he was playing pretty much his whole album and the Trap It Out mixtape.
Yeah.
I think he was realizing, especially when Gucci got on,
Gucci.
Like, man, stop playing.
Play
something new. You know, right. And I think he reached, and I think this was a reach.
That's a big reach.
That's a big reach. I wouldn't feel it.
I like Future too, but that's a big reach. I'll have to go give it to Gucci for sure.
I do too. That's what I get that to Gucci. All right, round 15. First day out in Air Force Ones. I went first day out, dog.
Air Force is such a great song.
Dude.
It's a great song, but first day out.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, again, people, when you're listening, we are not Gucci's like stands, but what we are is we're looking at the totality of it all. We're looking at the situation. First day out. That was a Jeezy diss. And props to Jeezy for not falling for the bait, because he could have went for the bait.
He could.
And I think it would have made for a lot more interesting verses.
Or the end of verses.
Yeah. Or the end of verses. I think Apple would have been like, get him out of here. We're not doing anything else with Swizz. But hey, Air Force Ones is one of my favorite Jeezy cuts too.
That's a good record.
Chevys, drop top Porsche, just couldn't walk a mile.
Yeah.
Hey, and Jeezy came with the Air Force outfit. I mean, he did that. I mean, he had the Air Force Ones. He had the BMF jersey with the mink on, with the black jeans.
That was
Let's
05
talk about
Jeezy.
the attire thing first. All right, people are getting mad at Jeezy. I mean, I'm sorry, at Gucci for making that statement about the $10,000 suit. Hey guys, do your history. I think that was calculated because how much was the bounty on Gucci's chain?
Sorry, 10 G's.
It was 10 G's, guys. I don't think that was just. I don't think that 10 G's was just said just to be said. I think
why are people mad at Gucci for mentioning the cost of the outfit?
Because they like, he should have grown up by now. Like people are saying that, but I mean, it's hip hop. This is what we do in hip hop.
Right. I mean, come on, man.
We get fresh.
We get right.
We get
this is part of the culture.
It's part of the culture. I love it. I love flaunting it. I mean, that's part of the culture.
Oh, for sure.
Bling bling's in the dictionary for a reason.
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Birdman wishes he would have trademarked and copyrighted that off top.
And you want Gucci Mane not to be Gucci Mane? I mean, come on, man. What did y'all want?
Gucci Mane coming in with a white t-shirt on? Hey, man, Gucci was clean last night, though.
He was. I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, clean, man. But I gotta go first day out, bro.
Yeah, I give it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We're through 15 rounds. Let's see what the official count is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, actually, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 to 6 with a tie. Gucci.
For Gucci. Okay.
I totally had this the opposite way last night. When you start to think about it, I mean, like when you retalk it through.
Yeah.
Serious, guys. So we got 8, 6, and a tie for Gucci Man. All right. Okay. Round number 16. Photo shoot and a whole lot of everything come through stunting. That's Jeezy out of the way, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember photo shoot.
Huh?
Wait a minute. What was photo shoot?
You remember photo shoot? I forgot which mixtape it came off of. I think it might have been the State versus Radrick Davis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It was a cool song. I mean, I liked it.
Yeah.
But
let's get into Jeezy then.
Yeah. But Jeezy, man, was used to have nut. Man, that was my jam, dog. I still jam that when I work out today, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's Jeezy. That's Jeezy, man. Round 17. Wasted or Trap Star?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Again, I'm gonna give it to Gucci actually, because
for real?
Yeah. I mean, again, I feel like it was a weird club record. You know what I'm saying?
It was a big record.
It was a big record.
It's like the Spring Break record since it came out.
That's a classic.
But Trap Star was hard too. I mean,
but Gucci got a mainstream classic there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He does.
I can't take that away from him. I gotta go with Wasted.
All right, Wasted it is. Yeah, Wasted was.
But Trap Star is hard. I mean, of course.
Trap Star's hard.
But it's like, I mean, Trap Star is so.
It's so Jeezy.
Typical Jeezy, you know.
It's so Jeezy.
A dope record, but it's just Wasted with something else.
That thing was hard, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, this is where the drama comes in, dog. Round 18, Truth.
Oh man.
Versus Get Your Mind Right. It's true for me. I'm sorry.
I mean, absolutely.
And I'm sorry. I mean, some people, like my cousin called me. He was like, "Truth hard, man, but I got to get your mind right. You know, I'm the realest, and you already know got trapped with you know what?
Classic.
It's a classic, but
But
considering the situation,
yeah. Look, man, I listen to Hit 'Em Up. I listen all the time. Listen to real MF and G's. Listen to all these things regularly. Truth
is the truth.
That's it.
Truth is the truth.
I mean, that line. Come on, yeah.
But to be honest, man, the thing about truth, what made truth so real, was that it was real.
Yeah.
I mean, we can debate about the Keisha Cole line. We ain't talking about the Keisha Cole line.
Yeah.
But what happened, the situation, truth, that whole song happened. This wasn't a fairy tale. People can debate Hit 'Em Up, where the Pac did what he said he did to Faith. People can debate every beef song. Can't debate truth.
No.
There's no debate. It's on record. The man got arrested for murder and beat it for self-defense.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Gucci. And it was disrespectful.
It was so disrespectful.
This is a disrespectful diss song.
And he played it and he rapped it to Jeezy.
Yeah.
Guys, he didn't do the first 16. He did the whole freaking song. And this is
some commentary around it.
And this is what prompted Jeezy to get up and do his speech. What do you think about the grown man speech, Langston?
I'm we grown men now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I certainly respect it. I get it. He's like, look, you know what I'm saying? I brought you here to do something out of respect, you know what I'm saying, for the culture and for this and that. And, we need to be able to move past this stuff. I get it in theory. Yeah. And it's the thing that he should have said, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy, yeah, I'm saying Jeezy's a star. He's a mainstream star, you know what I'm saying? And he might be in a different headspace than he was. But at the end of the day, what happened, right? And that's not something that a lot of people can move past, right? Yeah. And I'm glad nothing's happened between them, you know what I'm saying? But, Gucci had to get it off, I guess, maybe. And that's what this is,
Yeah. Like I said, man, in the first, part of this interview, man, was, I think Gucci came with a whole different agenda. And his agenda was, look, we don't even talk to each other, but I'm going to see you face to face. And everything I put on wax, I'm saying it to you, to your face. So there's nothing, you can't say I didn't tell you this. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go with truth too. The Jeezy speech, I get it. I got my homeboys who called me last night. It was, the whole real estate thing. I don't care about that. This is rapping. I don't care what you own.
This is battle rapping, man. Yeah.
It's a battle rap, man. So, but the thing that struck with me was, yes, Jeezy did his grown man thing. We applied him. We applied him for doing this grown man thing.
Absolutely.
But to me, man, like, I think Gucci probably had that thought, like, the audacity that comes from grown man stuff after your homeboy tried to murder me. Like,
right.
And I don't even know. I got strong feeling that came from you. But I don't know, allegedly. Right. So it's almost like the audacity. You tell me to be more grown and I almost had my life taken. Right. Dude, oh my God. Yeah. I don't know how I would react. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. You know what I mean?
I think, people sometimes, there was this whole, idea about hip studio gangsters and all this stuff, and people don't understand how real some of this stuff is in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This was a real life or death situation.
This was not Gucci. A beef. This was life or death. You're right, life or death.
Right. He took a self-defense charge, you know what I'm saying? He murdered somebody to save his own life because of whatever, I wouldn't
say murder. He just killed somebody.
Killed somebody. Yeah, not murdered. Killed. Yeah, he killed. Right. But protected himself.
What you think about the antics afterwards? He was like, he goes, that
was too much. I thought I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, dog, you played the song. You're doing a whole lot, smoking it. Come on, man.
He said now you tripping. Pookie Low tonight. I was like, you got to be kidding now. Me, dude.
Come on, man.
One thing he did say though was, he said he looked at Jeezy and said, "And you send 3 more, I'm gonna send 3 more, caskets." He said, "You send me 3 more, I'm gonna send you 3 more in the box."
Yeah.
Man, this was personal. This was personal. That prompted Jeezy to do his speech and to come with the "I'm the realest," and I get it.
Yeah.
You know, and I found it quite humorous that he was hopping around on the thing on the chair and everything, but just the body language, man. The body language. Gucci was there for it. I don't know if Jeezy was mentally ready for what was about to come.
It was a smooth transition from the speech into the song, though. For Jeezy, I thought that was dope. But I mean, it was in the wake of what Gucci just did.
Yeah,
which captured the whole moment.
And I'm gonna tell you, that's what Gucci did. He kept it 100. He kept it a buck with him. He said, when we talked, I told you I'm gonna do truth. I'm gonna keep it all the way street. He said it, you know, and so you got to respect the man who. I mean, you got to put yourself in that man's shoes, man.
Yeah,
that's tough, dude. I mean, I don't know if I could sit in the stage with him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I could have did it.
And that'd be understandable, right?
Yeah, it would be totally understandable.
I mean, if he didn't want to do this, I would get it.
Yeah, but they did it for the culture, man. And
shout out to both of them.
Shout out to the man. Hey, guys, disclaimer. Me and Langston, these are like two of our favorite artists. Man. Like, we love Jeezy. We love
Jeezy's
Gucci.
Dope, man. And Gucci,
You know, this is just a situation. This is like the hip hop we grew up on. You know, this is like fresh out of college hip hop that, you know, you were still, you know, you had 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing. And this is what you was jamming. Even when you was professional, you know, like you got your first job, you was still, you know, you from around the way. So when you go back home from around the way, you know, Jeezy and Gucci is the kind of music that gets you set up for that, you know?
Yeah. No, man, you know, when 05, man, when Jeezy came out, it was Jeezy, it was Webby at Savage Life, it was Pimp Squad Click. I mean, that's what I was listening to.
WEBB.
We need to do a whole podcast on that record, man. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. Anyway,
My wife works out to that album like every morning.
Oh,
you know,
I can talk all day about that one. But yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to both of them, man.
Hey, okay, so song number 19, man. 745 versus Put On.
Ooh.
All right. Let me say something before we make a decision on this. The whole speech that Jeezy gave, right? It went straight through Gucci Mane's ears because he dropped 745, which is a whole nother diss towards towards Jeezy. It went, he didn't care. He was Jeezy's like, we growing up, we're doing this for the culture, we're doing this for Pop Smoke.
I ain't trying, right. I was like, okay, man. I'm tripping. I don't know, man. Like, see, again, what are you looking for here? You know, 745, this record, Put On, classic, you know, club, mainstream record. I mean,
who you going with, man?
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up and go with Jeezy here. I'm gonna go with Jeezy here.
I am too. Yeah. You know, Put On was a bigger record. Yeah. One thing I can say about Put On for My City, when you listen to the lyrics, man, Jeezy did put on for the A. As far as being the artist out there, but Gucci put on for the A by putting everybody on. I mean, Migos, you know, Scooter, you know, Pee Wee the Long Way, you know what I'm saying? Thugger. I mean, you name it. I mean,
the whole 1017.
Yes, OJ the Jew, Waka. You know what I'm saying? He basically had a little baby, and until baby said, let me go with Coach K and them. And if you know, guys, if you guys watched closely last night, P from QC basically drove Gucci up there. That kind of shows you the new generation, who they was rocking with, you know? But
People's Champ. Yeah.
He's the People's Champ. But yeah, I got you right. All right, so Put On. Song number 20. Trap House versus Seen It All. That's hard.
I'm gonna go with Trap House.
I am too.
Seen It All is such a hard song, man.
It's hard.
But I love Jay-Z's verse on that, a little bit more Young Jeezy.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm gonna go with Trap House.
Trap House embodies Atlanta.
That's it. Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why I fell in love with Trap House, right? My homeboy, man, Young Phil, man, he locked up right now. You know, that's my best friend's cousin.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Phil, man. We all went to college together. You know, Langston knows him too. We all went to college together. You know, at Texas. You know, him and his twin brother. You know, twin six. You know, what I'm saying, rest in peace, twin.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, man. Phil was up in Atlanta at the time, blazing heat. with the Ish Serious mixtape, and he freestyled off of the Trap House beat. Him and John Doe. John Doe's a big artist from New Orleans at the time. John Doe and Will the Great. Shout out to John Doe and Will the Great, man. Hey, I'm spitting knowledge to you guys. But anyway, Young Phil is a homie. He locked up right now, but he did his thing with the Trap House beat, and I fell in love with the beat. And I had listened to the Trap House song plenty of times, but when I heard Phil's song, I was like, oh man, Phil and John Doe killed it. And then I went back and listened to Gucci. I was like, but Gucci. It's the reason why it's his song.
Yeah.
It was hard. The beat was hard, man. And to me, it just embodied the streets.
That's quintessential Gucci, man. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So that's 20 rounds, bro. Who do you think won?
I feel like Gucci's ahead right now, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 to 8.
Wow.
Gucci with a tie.
Wow. Through 20.
Yeah, through 20.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep.
I would have never thought. I would have just been thinking mainstream hits.
Right.
You like Jesus gonna blow it out the water.
Yeah.
But we're a little bit deeper than mainstream hits. When it comes to me and you, we know music, right? We're a little deeper than that. We know the backstory. It's like, for instance, if you go to, let's say you go to Michigan and you're in Detroit and you got guys like, I don't know, you got T Grizzly, you have Big Sean, you have Danny Brown, but the person who I think is like the Gucci Man of Detroit is Payroll. So when you start thinking about Payroll from Doughboys Cash Out, Payroll is that guy from Detroit. So he's like the guy, like, yeah, he's not gonna have all the mainstream hits. But he's
the heart of the city.
He's the hardest. I mean, to me, he's the heart. He is the streets.
Yeah.
He's the streets of Detroit. And every Detroit artist pays homage to him. You know what I'm saying? And he's young too. He ain't like, old dude. He's you know what I'm saying? He like, probably early 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he's that guy. Gucci's like that on a more major level.
Yeah.
More major level.
And every city has that guy. Yeah.
Every city has that guy.
Certainly it for ATL for sure.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the bonus rounds, man. Man, we had 11, 8 to 1 in the top 20.
Wow. That's deep. That's not what I expected.
That's not what I expected.
Not what I expected.
But we know the backstory on some of this. And when you sit back and when people hear this on the podcast, they're going to be like, wow, okay, I ain't think about it like that. All right. So song number 21, man. Get the Bag. Which was record. And then Thug Motivation 101.
Thug Motivation 101.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
that one. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy. 22 was I Might Be in Soul Survivor. I'm torn with this one. I like Soul Survivor. I loved it.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. Oh yeah, I might be. Is you violent? But
I Might Be is a hard. See it again, man.
These are some of those songs that like ties. I mean, Soul Survivor was a bigger record in mainstream.
Yeah. But again, Soul Survivor, it's the Jeezy record. You know what I'm saying? It's just so far in its bag. Again, I Might Be. It's such a weird, hot record. I love those kind of joints, man. So I'm honestly gonna go with I Might Be. I'm gonna go with that.
I love that Might Be. And then when they had the remix with Game on it, Game's like my guy. So
we need to talk about Game too. Okay, all right, that's my dude. One of the deepest catalogs in music. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right. We got 2 more songs, y'all. Song number 23 was, which one was it? I forgot. But it was going against Jeezy. Jeezy liked to drink. I mean, that one, Jeezy won that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Gucci was gonna hate.
Yeah, yeah, shit. That's what it was.
That's Jeezy for me, though.
Yeah, that's Jeezy all day long. That was a hard song.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you can just put Jeezy like to and put blanks, and 9 out of 10 people are going to fill in the blanks correctly.
Absolutely. Iconic.
All right, song number 24, Lemonade versus Welcome Back.
That's all Gucci for me. That again, that's that beat, man. Come on, man. What the hell was Gucci on that track, man? Classic.
That's a classic song
for sure. For sure.
All right, I'm gonna count this up, man. All right, we had
Gucci might have
11.
won that.
We had 11-8-1 in round 20. So we got 11-9-1, 12-9-1, 12-11-1. I'm sorry, 12-10-1. We got 13-10-1.
Wow. Wow. I went to bed thinking Jeezy won that.
I went to bed internally. I was saying 13-11 Jeezy.
Yeah.
But when you go back and talk through it and you know the context, you start to think, ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Deep. Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, I had 13-11 Jeezy last night, and today we got 13-10-1 Gucci.
Yeah, I mean, because this is even beyond the music, right?
Yeah,
I mean, there's so much history and the story there.
Beyond the music.
Right.
This is beyond the music. And these guys left bangers on the table. They left bangers on the table. Jeezy left
Freaky Girl.
He left Gucci left Freaky Girl. Jeezy
yeah.
He left
Gucci.
Super Freak. He left some hits. He left a lot. Jeezy has a lot of hits, man. I mean, he left a lot on the table. But to be fair, let's be honest. Over the last 10 years, Gucci has put out more mainstream hits than Jeezy.
He's been a more relevant artist for the last decade, for sure.
Yeah. So like, think about it. I think Gucci left off Go Ahead. Right. He left that off. He left off Freaky Girls.
Yeah.
He left off Making Love to the Money. He left that one off. He left off Black Beatles.
Oh, right.
He left off Good Drink.
Too.
He left off Good Drink with 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
He left off the party song with Chris Brown and Usher. I mean, if they would have go, this is all street, right? They went all street.
Yeah.
And he left off Back on Road with Drake, which I thought Back on Road was a nice song. And he even dissed Jeezy in the first line of that one too. I mean, so it was a sneak diss. I thought he was going to definitely play that. But Jeezy left off an album worth of hits. He left off.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Man, but this is for the culture, man. And you guys know when they summed everything up, man, they did So Icy. First time that we seen them do this in public in over 15 years. That was a culture statement. That was
a great
for the
moment.
City. That was like not just for the city. That was for hip hop. I think hip hop needed that. And I think Jeezy already has his roses. People know Jeezy's great. I think what this did too was let people get a little insight into Gucci. And Gucci he can get his roses too while he's still alive. Because
he deserves them. Yeah.
He deserves them. He has his roses in his city and in his state and in the South, but Jeezy is the far more accomplished guy on the mainstream level. And I think this kind of brought some awareness to what Gucci's doing. And I guarantee his streams are gonna go up. Like people are gonna be streaming Truth. I guarantee Truth's gonna get 100 million streams by the end of the month. It's gonna be, I mean, it is what it is. And I think Gucci owns his masters too, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why you see guys on the independent level that has everything. Like he even said in the True song, he got the same car as Tip, and he ain't even went platinum. I'm happy for the culture. The culture needed this. Atlanta needed this. They don't have to be best friends.
They probably never will be. No, that's okay.
It was weird to see them even in the same room. Gucci did say no disrespect, and he extended the olive branch, which was big for him to even acknowledge that.
That was something.
Yeah, but bro, man, we got to catch up again, man. That was dope, man.
No, this was fun. This was fun again, man. Let's do a whole episode on game, man.
Yeah, we got to do one on game, man. Hey, people been asking me, they're like, man, y'all need to do a damn show together, and I'm like, I gotta talk to Langston about this, man.
I'll be honored to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to talk about hip hop too much. And when I do, I mean, I get all excited, and, there's no one I'd rather do it with you than with you. So
most definitely, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
All right, man. Salute, man. So, hey, everybody, man, we're about to end this. Do you? I always end this, man. Don't be afraid to fail. Outgrow your environment. Understand your brilliance, man. You're brilliant at something. You're great at something, man. Be great at it, man. But thanks to my boy Langston for doing this with me. And we about to get out, man. Out, bro. See you, man.